One important thing to bear in mind is that trade with the US is very relevant, but it's only a fraction of the total trade that we see overall. A way to play on that is knowing that the US is a very strong part of our business. It's not as large as it is with other competitors of ours. We are very widely present in markets like Asia, Europe, Latin America, and there is a lot of flows that are going to reshift. Trade will be resilient. We have seen, as JP was describing earlier, a lot of change over the last few years. It's not just tariffs. It's not just COVID. We had the war in Ukraine. We had the Suez Canal. We had the Red Sea. And recently, all the developments on artificial intelligence, everything that we heard about ChatGPT, then DeepSeek, the speed at which everything is changing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And we are a company that thrives in complexity.
One thing we've also noted, Mr. Bilbao, is that the tariffs on China have not just remained, but also have risen. And as we've noted, shipping ports, logistics hubs, they don't operate in a vacuum. You compete and collaborate with each other. How might the changes and the continued pressure release on China perhaps affected the outlook for business in other logistics hubs that you operate in Asia Pacific, either for better or worse?
I think immediately we're not seeing a massive change, and I think it will take a time because supply chains are not easily shifted from one moment to another. There's a lot of dependency between economies, and the investments that you need to make to move capacity, the interdependency of manufacturing factories, etc. On trade between the countries, you can't change that in a second. So right now, if we think about a situation where those tariffs with China remain, we could certainly see a big shift in those volumes over time. But who knows if in a week or so, China and the US get together again and look at a different scenario. So you can imagine companies that are needing to make decisions around multi-billion investments in factories, they can't change, every week where that strategy is taking them. So we're seeing a pause for now. Probably the most immediate impact is long-term investment decisions now are taking a bit of a rest. But anything that is already in motion, it's very difficult to change short-term.